Hey guys, welcome to my channel once again. I'm warning you from now. This is not a pretty video. Today I want to talk to you about the fungus gnats, which are very annoying. So I had a really bad experience with them, and yeah, all my plants got them. So I'm just want to show you all the products I used, which one worked for me, which ones didn't. I want to show you all my really bad situation with all these fungus gnats and how I think it started, because I really don't know how that happened, but it got pretty bad. I had to sadly throw away 2 plants, and I'm trying to rescue the other 50 I have because I have a lot. Right now it's controlled. I think we control the situation. Right now I think it is much better, but guys, it was very bad. So this is all I have used. Look at this, like everything possible, like every single trick, like everything. I've tried everything, and honestly guys, none of these have get rid of the fungus gnat completely, like none of them. So I'm gonna be really honest about them. They are really good products, I know, but for a situation like this, they do not work that well, I guess. Forgot I used this one too, and well, yeah, this works of course because it's more like straightforward, but let me just tell you what happened. I'm gonna get comfortable. So what I think happened is that I reused the soil, and that was a very bad mistake I did. So when I reused the soil, I mean, like, I had a plant in a pretty big size pot, and the plant was very small, and I figured that I needed to take that small plant to a smaller pot and use that bigger pot to another plant, like bigger plant. I just look at the soil, I was like, well, this soil is pretty new, so I'm just gonna use it for the other plant I want to repot in this big pot. So I took my bigger plant and I put it in this old soil, and I was like, perfect, everything is fine. I did that twice with 2 different plants, and I don't know, like everything exploded so bad. I started to have fungus gnats like everywhere in every single plant, and we noticed it was getting really bad because we were getting the fungus gnats in our food when we were eating dinner or lunch or anything. I was going to start to look for options to get rid of this problem. So the first thing I used was this one. This is I don't know how to pronounce that. So this is a powder that you put over your plant, like on the soil, and that's supposed to kill the eggs and the little fungus gnats. So I started using this, and what I noticed about this is that, well, it says right there that this only, oh my god, it says right here that this only works when the powder is dry. So when you wet your plants, it doesn't work. It just works until, I guess, the top of your soil gets dry and this gets dry, so that's how it works. I guess at the beginning I thought it was going to work, but then when I started to wet my plants, this started to smell really bad. Like when this gets wet, it smells bad, and I really didn't like that, so I stopped using it. So it wasn't for me, like this. Next, I started using this. This is a really good pesticide, so I was using these because it was very recommended for me for a friend. So I started using it, and it worked with at the beginning I was using it for like little spiders and little bugs in my plants. It was working pretty well. It wasn't that strong, it didn't smell like strong, like bad at all. It was very good. But then for this kind of thing, I guess it wasn't working. I was spraying like the bug right there, like the fly on the soil. I was just spraying like directly and nothing happened. Like it was like just like splash of water or something. Like no, like nothing. So I was like, what the heck? I'm not using it anymore. I mean, I love it, but not for this situation. This doesn't work for critical, or I guess it doesn't work for fungus gnats, I guess. So I wouldn't use this for fungus gnats. So next, I bought this. These are the sticky traps, which are actually very straightforward. Like they just catch the fly gets stuck in this, and that's it. You actually see how many flies you have in your house, and that's one is disgusting, and two is like, wow, like really that many? So first I bought 10 and I put them around some of my biggest plants, and I realized like in 2 days they were full. So I was like, oh my god, I need more. So I bought these packages, 30 traps, and I have like three left. I've been using these a lot. I wanted to buy the square ones, like the bigger ones, but I really didn't want to see the whole square full of little. No, that's so disgusting. So I just keep buying these and keep changing them. These catch the biggest ones, like the adults. I guess it doesn't catch the eggs or the baby ones, but it works. So for me, this works very well. We were starting to see some kind of improve, like we weren't catching that many. The other thing I noticed is that specifically two of my plants were like full, and these two plants were the ones I put in the old soil, like the reused soil, and I was like, this has to be the reason. This is the reason why this all started. So never reuse your soil. If you are gonna repot a plant, just use another soil. Now what I did was I repotted these two plants. So I actually did it in my balcony. I took my plants out and I just put the soil in a bag and just threw it away like instantly and put new soil. I noticed that some flies came in with the new soil and they started to, I guess, new territory to put some eggs, but I knew that was going to happen. I mean, no way that was not going to happen. So I actually repotted 3 of my plants with completely new soil. So after I did that, and I noticed that some of the bugs were coming to the new soil, I say like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this again. I bought this, and it's this extract. You need to put in some water. I really didn't do the exact measure, so I just put like I guess like 2 cups and just like a 2 glasses of water, and I just started to spray the whole thing. I noticed that some of the leaves got hurt because they were like, ooh, but nothing died, like they're fine. But at the same time, it didn't work. I don't even know. I mean, I cannot tell if it did work or not because I still have a lot of flies. So I will say it did not work, but it might help a little bit. I don't know why this didn't work for me the way I expected to. But then for this situation, it's a no. So after finding fungus gnats and flies in my bathroom, in the toilet, in the sink, in my food, flying around all the time when you're washing the dishes or cooking or even watching TV or laying down, or like right now filming this video, I feel like they're flying around. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw my plants in front of the balcony because I cannot stand this situation anymore. Like, what the I changed changed all of my yellow traps, maybe these chicky traps. I changed them all, and now they have, like, of course, few fungus gnats, like flies, but not like that many like before. So I think that was a pretty good thing. Kind of helped, I hope. So I was like, I don't have more ideas. I don't know what else to do. Like, what is my last resource? Like, so this was my last one. I got this on my mail like an hour ago, and I already used it all because I could not wait until tomorrow or later. I just needed to use it right away. So I put a lot, not a lot, like I use it in all my plants. Like, I put a little bit in the soil in every single plant. I also leave some of this in water, and I heard that when you leave the mosquito bites in water overnight and you get like the water from the mosquito bit, you pour the water on the soil, and that also kills some of the eggs and whatever, everything. So this is how I got it. So, ta-da! I just put this much. It was like this, I guess, in water, and this is how it's been getting lately. I hope this saved my life because I don't know what else to do. I guess I will have to keep doing this. I have to buy another of this, another container of this, maybe bigger, and keep using it because somehow I have hope in this. And of course I'm gonna keep using this because these are my real saver. So I'm gonna use this tomorrow. I'm just gonna, just keep it safe. And I guess another trick I used, and that was my husband's idea, was using some sugar and like warm water, like a lot of sugar with a little bit of water, so it is like a little sticky. And actually, some of the flies died in there. They got into the sweet death. So that works too. We still have some of them around the apartment, so that works too. If you see some of the videos or pictures and they're really bad, really disgusting, that's the reality of this situation, guys. This can happen to you, so be careful. Don't reuse your soil. If you see some flies, don't let that get very, very bad. Don't avoid that. You have to take care of that right away, and don't let them get closer to your other plants because they spray like really, really fast. I mean, you don't even notice where they are until they are in your food. Like, seriously. So I guess that's all for today. I hope this is good for you. I hope you learned something. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.